Hey everyone, Anders here with another Black Desert video. Today we're going to take a look at the test server patch for this week. This is a light patch in terms of content, but we got a lot of new information about what is coming to the game in the coming months. We finally got some news on the awakenings for Maegu and Woosa. The good news is we got a concept art for Woosa's awakening. She's going to be using Maegu's Fox Charm as her awakening weapon with a bit of a twist. So instead of the charm, she uses a book to cast her spells. Looks really good from the concept. I think much better than the Awakened Dracania concept art we received, if you ask me. But the bad news is that we will have to wait another 2 to 3 months from the date of this video to see both awakenings released on global servers. They have decided to continue the trend of working on awakenings after Succession releases on live servers, meaning they take their time to try and make the awakening completely unique to the Succession, much like they did with Awakened Dracania. This means we should see Awakened Woosa and Awakened Maegu late April to late May with a teaser a couple of weeks beforehand. My guess is that we will see a Heidel Ball type event showing off the new awakenings, but let me know what you think about this awakening concept, at least when you think the awakenings will be released and what they will look like. Some other interesting bits about the awakening is confirmation that they will use each other's skills as well, to some extent at least, but maintain a unique concept. So it's fair to say some Woosa skills will look like Succession Maegu skills, but with a different flair. Same goes for Maegu's awakening. We got a sneak peek at the new starting area for the Land of the Morning Light region coming to Korea. We also have confirmation of a release date, or a release month at least, March, for the Korean region. We see an image of Kumio, one of the bosses in the new zone. Remember, the new zone is centered around these bosses instead of grind spots. They gave us an image of showing the difference between the old Port Rat zone and the new region. They talked about how they thought of making the new region its own separate server or enclosed region, kind of like Ataraxion is right now, but that meant we couldn't have access to functions like Central Marketplace, storage, stuff like that. So instead, they decided to replace the old Port Rat area completely with this new landmass we see. When this change goes live, some of the islands that exist in that area will no longer exist. They're going to be deleted. And so the patch size for that patch is going to be pretty big according to the notes. The English translation for the patch says that we're going to see the official region be updated in March. But in Korean, it says February 28 is the date they're going to do the physical change swap of the landmass replacement. That's going to be on Korean servers. This was a little confusing because it seemed like it would mean February 28 release for Korea, but officially March is when it's going to release for Korea, and there is no date for global release as of the making of this video. Now, as for the actual update for test server, because things did get updated, not a lot, but some nice quality of life changes. First up, Maegu and Woosa. You can now make trial characters using Maegu and Woosa, which is great. It's going to help those looking for practice for each class in Battle Arena without having their main gear. Central Market weight of items has decreased for some stuff, so you can store a lot more items than before, especially good for enhancing materials if you store them on the warehouse instead of storage. Ingredients like cooking stuff, that remains the same weight. Daily XP scroll now has a life XP variant you can choose every day. It will also combine into a 150% scroll. Normally it's just a 50% scroll when you process 3 of them, much like the normal one. So really nice to see. Dragon Skill Fossil Exchange has been improved to allow you to exchange for more types of Advice of Valks and at a lower exchange rate, which is good. Green grade party elixirs can now be turned into blue grade party elixirs by using the blue reagent item, much like you already do with normal elixirs. That's a really good change. It's the same 3-to-1 ratio as well. Treasure Map Sailing item now has a repeatable quest that will allow you to get a box of a random piece in exchange for 2 plus some items. They have also improved the amount of origin stones you get from Margoria crystals, and they've added a new Margoria raw crystal recipe. For farming, they've added a new recipe that allows you to combine a special seed with a Mysterio seed to get a magical seed. They have also doubled the amount of fruit you get from mysterious seeds. The adventure log has been restructured completely, at least in UI. A few of the categories have been combined into the same shelf to leave room for future log quests is my guess. Pretty sure we're going to see some new adventure logs with the release of the new region. You no longer have to complete a quest to skip the tutorial after you finish it for the first time, and you now need less materials to upgrade barricades and flame towers for Node Wars. And that's all the updates for today. Let me know what you think about the awakening concept for Woosa in the comments down below. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.